What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Bienvenidos aquí a mi canal. And yes, I am back and I'm giving you a little glam. You know what? It's been a minute. I'll be hopping back on YouTube, my back and forth. I did want to come out here guys and show you guys like a mini tutorial on how I beat a face. You guys, I see your DMs all the time on how I blend or what foundation or what brand that I use. Well, I'm gonna actually show you guys a brief knowledge on what I actually do to the clients. Number one, shout out to Shamaya because baby girl, she came through. And if it's your first time here, welcome to the little crazy familia. Hope you guys really enjoyed this YouTube video, and don't forget to follow my social media at crazy.kid on my Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Snapchat. And don't forget to put a big thumbs up on these videos if you like these type of little mini tutorials. Comment down below if you want to be my next model, DM me, shoot through it, be girl, you want a little transformation. But without further ado, let's go on with the video. Alright guys, so why did I first start off with clean skin? I'm going to start off with her brows. I'm going to use a little bit of this top brow pomade from the brand Kiss. I've been obsessed with this, and this is the shade called Ebony. Alright guys, we finished her brows. We already concealed and filled them in. Now I'm going to use my P. Louise Space Rumor 2 to start setting the eyes. As you guys can tell, I'm using a flat end brush to set in the eyes, and then I'm going to blend it in with a beauty blender just to melt everything together. The palette that I'm using today on her eyes is Shades by Shan eyeshadow palette. Shout out to Ipsy for sending me this. This is what we're going to use today on her eyes. I'm now going to grab a little buffer brush and I'm going to start packing it on the edge of her eye and smoking it out. With that same brush, I'm going to use that same color and brush it on the edge of her nose to start creating her eyelids. I like to use this area specifically just so it can really open up her eyes. And we just blend it in back and forth motions. And as you guys can see here, I'm going to use a transition color, which is going to be a little more warmer just to hug both of the edge of the corners together. Just start melting it in. And make sure you always blend with circular motions. I'm going to grab now a clean makeup wipe just to clean out the excess on the edges, just to create that sharp, defined look. Now this is the fun part for me. Actually, I'm going to open up her cut crease, and you see how I'm applying it a little bit closer to her nose and on her eyes. Reason why I'm doing this method, I actually want to snatch her nose when I start doing her face, and actually helps bring out her eyes even more. I'm going to grab a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to slightly blend it in her lid. Now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to blend these two colors together to give it that effortless, seamless blend. Mija, now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to create a little bit of a fake liner effect using a brown eyeshadow. This just honestly really hugs the lashes when they put on together. And it gives it like a nice natural look without doing too much, especially when you put on lashes. So I finished her lashes and eyes off camera. Now we're going to use my one size liner. I'm telling you girl, this glides like butter. And baby girl, it is waterproof. Also because I want to really give the eyes like a little smize look. Now you see the difference with the smize look and without the smize look. So now we're going to start on skin. For foundation, I'm going to use my Total Control NYX foundation and my Fenty Beauty foundation and a little bit of concealer. And this is one of my secret methods when it comes to flash photography. I'm actually using a reverse contour method, which is I'm actually using a darker shade and I'm going to use a lighter shade under her eye so it can blend in evenly. And the brush that I'm using today is from the brand Heavenly Skin. It's the Skin Soothing Complexion Foundation Brush, number 704. And it's actually sent by Ipsy, by the way, and this is one of my favorites foundation brushes in the market right now, and it actually blends so beautifully, and it also doesn't pick up as much product as like a regular beauty blender. Now this is where we actually start snatching. So I actually use a little bit of my MAC concealer and a little bit of my ColourPop concealer in a very lighter shade, and I'm actually bringing that concealer on the side of the nose just to really snatch it up, and then drag it to the side of the under eye and just blend it in with my Morphe 144 brush. Here's a little secret to blend a concealer seamlessly. So to actually give it that nice blend, I like to use a little bit of a lighter, darker color that's in between of her shade, and actually bring that down under her chin to give it that nice sharp and lifted appearance. And when you blend it in, guys, I'm telling you, it blends like butter.
Now, I don't know if I'm tripping.
And for this part, I'm just gonna blend. So if anything, let me know down in the comments below if you guys want to see videos of me just blending, just to really see the process. I told you guys I know how to blend. I told y'all thought I was gonna mess her up, girl. No, I got her snatched up. Now look at baby girl, she's smiling. She knew I was getting her. I got her, girl. Look at her all snatched up. Yes, Miss Mama girl. Now for powder today, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to actually just place it and set it on her face. Reason why I like to use translucent powders better, just because it gives me more of an even coverage without making her look cakey. And it still sets in. And now I'm going to get a darker translucent powder just to set in her contours by using the Jeffree Star translucent powder. Let me give you a little trick I do. I use my Studio MAC foundation powder and a yellow eyeshadow pigment just to brighten up her eyes. I recommend the foundation under eye powder to be lighter than her skin tone just to really bring that up. And now we just dust off any excess powder that we do not need. To bring a little more warmth and life into her cheeks, I'm actually going to use a little bit of a red orange tone blush tone on her cheeks. And you guys, I set everything in place with my LA Girl Shimmer setting spray. Baby girl, it literally gives you a little bit of sun glow, highlights skin without making you look oily or dewy. And a little trick so your skin can look like skin, I like to use a bit of that damp beauty blender I have and just press in that setting spray into her face. And we just throw some gloss on her lips, and this is the final video. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You guys, Shamaya, you really ate that girl. You really did that. Yeah, don't forget to follow Shamaya. I'm gonna put her little Instagram handle right here. You guys go follow her, baby girl. And if you're at the end of this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below or DM me if you want to be my next model. I'm actually thinking of doing a little mini giveaway sometime in the next few videos from now. And don't forget to subscribe and share it to your friends, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna go wash this makeup off and go to sleep. See you guys in the next video coming very soon. Love you guys. Bye.